Hello everyone, welcome to today's flow. For today's class, you'll need one block. Just hold on to it, place it somewhere near you as we start in a comfortable seated position in the middle of the mat. Once you're comfortable, let's close our eyes, taking an inhale here, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, drawing the belly button into the spine. Exhale, sending the sit bones down into the mat. Inhale, draw the belly button into the spine. Grow taller. Exhale, sending the sit bones down, maybe even through the mat. One last breath here. Now slowly opening your eyes, grabbing onto your blocks using the highest height here. We're going to place it 2 inches out of the right hip. Walk the hands forward into a tabletop position. Shoulders stacked right on top of the wrists, hips stacked right on top of the knees. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Draw the belly button into the spine. Press into all 10 fingers. Let's hold here for 3, 2, 1. Now on the next inhale, let's kick the back wall with the right heel. Right toes pointing towards the mat. Press into both palms equally, drawing the belly button into the spine. Let's hold here for 3 and 2. 1. Exhale. Let's look over our right shoulder for the first set. On the inhale, turning the toes out towards the right wall. Exhale, we're going to bend the right knee into the waist, floating it over the block. Inhale, straightening the knee. Exhale, toes point towards the mat. Now taking the gaze forward for 2 more sets here. Inhale, toes out. Exhale, bend the knee into the waist. Inhale, straightening the knee. Exhale, toes point towards the mat. One more here. Inhale, toes out. Exhale, bend the knee into the waist, maybe closer to the elbow. Inhale, straightening. Exhale, toes point to the mat. Next exhale, release the right knee down into a tabletop. Now sitting the hips back, let's shift the block over to the left side, 2 inches out of the left hip. Once again, walking the hands forward back into a tabletop position. On the next inhale, kicking the back wall with the left heel now. Left toes point towards the mat. Pressing equally into both palms, drawing the belly button into the spine. Let's hold here for 3, 2, 1. Now taking the gaze over the left shoulder now. Inhale, let's turn the toes out. Exhale, bending the knee into the waist. Floating over the block. Inhale, straightening the knee. Exhale, toes point towards the mat. 2 more sets here. Taking the gaze forward. Inhale, toes out. Exhale, bend the knee into the waist. Inhale, straighten the knee. Exhale, toes point to the mat. Last one. Inhale, toes out. Exhale, bend the knee into the waist, maybe even into the elbow. Inhale, straightening the knee. Exhale, toes down, release the knee down. Now sitting back, let's place the block at the top of the mat. You can always use it for support for any of the poses in the flow today. Now walking our hands back into a tabletop position, tuck the toes under, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now can we make today's downward facing dog a place of expansion, as well as a place of grounding, using the inhalation for expansion, exhalation for grounding. Maybe finding more space in the body on the inhale, pressing into the heels and the palms on the exhale. One more breath here. On the inhale, look towards the palms. Exhale, step or jump your feet underneath the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding over your legs. Now let's hang out here for 2 breaths. Maybe leaning the weight forward so much until you feel a stretch all the way into the sit bones. 1 more breath here. On the inhale, sending the chest forward and up, halfway lift. Exhale, folding deeper. Inhale, step or jump the feet back into high plank. Exhale, sending the hips down onto the mat. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, look towards the palms. Exhale, step or jump the feet underneath the hips. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, step or jump your feet back into high plank. Vinyasa option 1 for today. Exhale, bring the right knee into the waist. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, left knee into the waist. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, pelvis down. Inhale, shine the chest out. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look towards the palms. Exhale, step or jump the feet underneath the hips. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, folding over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump your feet back into high plank. Vinyasa option 2, adding a push-up for each movement. Exhale, right knee in. Push up. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, push up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take an inhale here for expansion. Exhale for grounding, finding greater length. 1 more breath here. On the next inhale, step the big toes in the middle of the mat to touch. Float that right heel up, 3-legged dog. Maybe kicking both heels away from each other, finding more space in the hips. Exhale, bringing that right knee into the chest. Push the floor away a lot. Squeezing an imaginary pen between the belly and the thigh. Let's squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, step the foot between the palms. Inhale, reach the arms up, high lunge. Exhale, sink the hips down lower. Can you bring that right hip back, left hip forward? Can you send both sit bones equally down into the mat? 1 more breath here. On the inhale, let's lift the rib cage out of the hips. Turn over to the left, sink down into a warrior 2. Once again, can we align both sit bones to be side by side? Can we send both sit bones down towards the mat equally? Stacking both shoulders right on top of the hips. 1 breath here. Inhale, sending the right palm forward and towards the back. Left palm rests on the outside of your left thigh, or it can float up towards the back wall. Can you roll that left shoulder underneath the right? Can you send that right sit bone out towards the right heel, finding more length in the right side body? 1 more breath here. On the exhale, let's walk the right fingers forward so much until the left heel floats up parallel to the mat. Inhale, send the crown of the head forward, lengthen the back of your right knee. Left arm can come on the hip or reach towards the ceiling, half moon. Can you shoot strongly through that left heel? Crown of the head reaching in the opposite direction. Belly button finding itself right in the middle of these 2 points, making the body as flat and broad as you can. Exhale, squaring the hips down towards the mat. Left hand comes down lightly. Locking the body in a plank position, you're going to seesaw the body up. Left foot does not touch the mat. Inhale, left knee comes into the chest. Palms can come to heart center, or hands can rest on the hips. Can you squeeze that imaginary pen between the belly and the thigh, maybe bringing that left knee even higher? Exhale, opening the left knee to the side as much as you can without compromising that right hip, maybe taking the gaze over the right shoulder if you like to test your balance. Inhale, bring everything back to center, kicking into that left heel a lot, pointing the toes. Exhale, hook the toes in, step the foot back wide into a lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, framing the right foot with your palms. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking one long and deep breath here. Next, inhale, step the big toes to touch. Float the left heel up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Can you kick both heels away from each other, finding more length in the hips, as well in the back of the legs. Exhale, bring the left knee into the chest, squeezing the imaginary pen between the belly and the left thigh, squeezing. Exhale, step the foot between the palms. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, sinking the hips down lower. Once again, can you bring that left hip back, right hip forward? Can you send both sit bones down equally into the mat? Inhale, let's lift the rib cage out of the hips, turn over to your right, sink down into a warrior two. Once again, can we find both sit bones side by side? Can we send both of the sit bones down equally into the mat, stacking both shoulders right on top of the hips? Inhale, sending the left palm forward and towards the back, reverse warrior. Right palm rests on the outside of the right thigh or floats up towards the back wall. Can you square that right shoulder underneath the left? Can you send that left sit bone out towards the left heel more, finding more length in the left side body? Exhale, let's walk the left fingers forward so much until the right heel floats off parallel to the mat. Inhale, send the crown of the head forward, lengthen the back of your left knee as much as you can. Right hand comes to the hip or reaches up towards the ceiling, half moon. Right toes are pointing towards the right side wall. Can you find a straight line of energy shooting through the crown of the head into the belly button, out through that right heel? Try and open that right shoulder as much as you can. And on the exhale, we square our hips down towards the mat, gently placing the right hand down. Locking the body in a plank position, let's seesaw the body up, right foot doesn't touch the mat. Inhale, bring that right knee up into the chest. Once again, palms can come to heart center or hands resting on the hips. Can we squeeze the imaginary pen right in the socket of that right hip, bringing that right knee higher. Exhale, bringing the right knee to the side. Keeping the integrity in the left hip, maybe taking the gaze over the left shoulder, testing your balance. Inhale, bring everything back to center, kicking into that right heel a lot, point the toes. Exhale, hook the toes in, step the foot back wide into a lunge. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, framing the left foot with your palms. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 2 big breaths here. Inhaling through the nose. Opening the mouth. Exhale, let it go. Keeping the lips sealed for the second one. Inhale. And exhale. Let's speed things up now. Inhale, step the big toes to touch. Right foot floats up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bringing the right knee into the chest, step the foot between the palms. Inhale, reaching the arms up, high lunge. Exhale, opening to the left, sinking down, warrior two. Inhale, reaching the right palm forward and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, sending the crown of the head forward, lengthening the back of your right knee, half moon. Exhale, squaring the hips towards the mat. Inhale, seesawing the body up, left knee comes into the chest. Exhale, opening the left knee to the side. Inhale, everything comes back to center, pointing the left toes. Exhale, step back wide into a lunge. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, framing the right foot with your palms. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it to the left. Inhale, big toes to touch. Left heel floats up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that knee into the chest. Step the foot between the palms. Inhale, reaching the arms up, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reaching the left palm forward and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, sending the crown of the head forward, lengthening the back of your left knee, half moon. Exhale, squaring the hips down towards the mat. Inhale, seesawing the body up. Right knee comes into the chest. Exhale, opening the knee to the right. Inhale, everything comes back to center, pointing the right toes. Hook the toes in, step back wide into a lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, frame your left foot with your palms. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking one deep breath here. Let's steady our breath. Steady our mind. Using our inhale to find expansion, maybe through the shoulders, through the hips. Exhale, finding grounding through the palms, through the heels. Feeling the sit bones growing taller towards the ceiling. One last breath here. And on the exhale, let's gently lower our knees down, untuck the toes, send the hips back towards the heels, child's pose. Taking 2 breaths here, maybe breathing into both the front and the back of the body. You can take this as active and passive as you like. You can reach the fingers forward a lot, or you can rest the elbows down on the mat for something more passive. Exhale, tuck the tailbone down. Inhale, roll up the spine, part by part. Head is long. Bring the palms to heart center, closing the eyes. Let's take a soft inhale here. Inhale. On the exhale, gently bowing your head forward. And slowly opening the eyes. Now flowing with music now. We're going to start with the vinyasa first. Remember, you have 2 options here. Let's go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, step back or jump into a high plank. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, pelvis down. Open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, looking towards the palms. Exhale, step or jump the feet underneath the hips. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, folding over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, step or jump back into high plank. Exhale, right knee in. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, left knee in. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga or pelvis down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, big toes to touch. Right heel floats up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring that right knee, step the foot between the palms. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, send the crown of the head forward, straighten the right knee, half moon. Exhale, square the hips. Inhale, seesaw the body up, left knee comes into the chest. Exhale, open the knee to the side. Inhale, bring it into center, point the left toes. Exhale, step back wide into lunge. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, framing the right foot with your palms. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a vinyasa here, following your own rhythm. you're done, taking it to the left, following your breath, your own body rhythm. Once you're done with the left side, let's end off with one more vinyasa. Feel free to use the rest of the music to flow a few more times, or maybe to cool down and stretch before going on to the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me today.